Well,
It's nothing like a Wednesday in the casino.
well listen, got to move this slot machine.
We gotta be careful here because, you know, this place is run by the mafia.
I understand that we both have to be careful, but it is my natural
Our
inclination.
order is to move this slot machine.
How come you never let me finish my sentences?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I didn't ask you for an apology. I'm just wondering, what's the mechanism by which you never let me finish my sentence?
I have an overly reactive enthusiasm. It kind of gets the better of me at times.
You know, Big Biff said...
Big Biff, that's his name?
That's the guy's name.
You know, no one's ever seen him.
They've seen his right-hand man, Rocco.
Rocco.
Yeah.
Have you?
I've seen Rocco, but I haven't heard him.
Well,
I've heard Big Biff, but I haven't seen him.
It is our first day on the job.
It is, and we can't screw it up, because if we screw it up, you know what happens?
Unemployment and... Oh, they kill you?
You just said they're the mafia.
Well, that doesn't mean that gives them the right to kill me.
The mafia, it doesn't kill people because it has the right to. Didn't you see Goodfellas?
Goodfellas.
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 Oh, yeah, that was a good movie.
Well, that's why it was called Goodfellas. The movie is called Fellas, but I decided the good because it's a good movie.
No, it's called Goodfellas.
Oh, it's called Goodfellas.
It's not just good with good fellows.
It's not fellows, it's fellas.
Fellas.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. You know, I've got a quite illustrious gambling career. Yeah, Gus, I don't like to talk about it, but I won a lot of money once.
If you don't like to talk about it, well, clearly you raised it.
Well, I did, but I lost it all in one card game against Ethel, the laundromat heiress.
Ethel, the laundromat heiress.
Yes, she owns all the laundromats in Omaha.
Laundromat.
Laundromats.
Yeah, it's like Spinorama, you know.
Oh, laundromats.
Laundromat.
No, she owned the laundromats.
The laundromat.
That's what was her moniker.
Because a laundromat could be a mat that you use in the laundry, right? Whereas a laundromat is a place where you go and...
I had to lose to her because if I lost, she'd get me killed. She's also in the mafia.
She has a nickname, doesn't she? Isn't it Easy Ethel?
Oh, you can't call her that. Easy
No.
Ethel. Oh, I saw that happen once. That guy, we never saw him again. Her nickname is Ethanol.
Ethanol.
Like gas, you know.
No, I know what ethanol is.
Like,
so did she go by Ethanol?
Oh no, she was Ethanol the Flammable. Flammable Ethanol.
But I thought her name was Ethel. And what's her nickname?
Her nickname was Ethanol.
So wouldn't she be known as Ethanol, then whatever her last name was?
No, just Flammable Ethanol.
So she didn't go by Ethel at all?
No.
That doesn't make any sense.
I just called her Ed.
Ed. It's a lot easier.
Yeah.
I know a guy named Ed once. He spelled it with a hyphen.
And she didn't care because she thought it was a masculine name and she was kind of formidable and masculine anyways.
Right.
So anyways, we were having a poker game.
Right.
And I mortgaged my house and my Chevy and I was winning big time.
It's pretty hard to mortgage your house while you're playing poker because
Well, I'm putting my house on the table.
That's not mortgaging your house, that's putting it on the table.
It was my big bluff.
I understand that. I'm questioning the use of the word mortgage my house.
It's theoretical.
And what happened?
Well, I won, and then she said, double or nothing, or you die.
I thought it was a choice between three things. Double, nothing, or losing your life.
And then I just lost. I lost on purpose because, you know, a big gravel Mack truck Ed was standing there and he had this big iron bar and he kept slapping it in his hand. That was kind of a hint that I should lose to Ethel.
How did he get the name gravel truck?
Oh, well, that's how he gets rid of bodies, with his gravel truck.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he puts them in there and he brings them to the gravel.
It's like the Hoover Dam.
Well, you can't put anything in the Hoover Dam. It's already solidified concrete.
No, but at one point you could when they built it. That's what they say. It's probably apocryphal. I don't know what that word means, but
it means people don't want to believe it. And
anyway.
So anyways, big gravel truck Ed was slapping the pipe in his palm of his hand as Flammable Ethel stared me down and said,
why did they call her flammable?
Well, because she had a temper. She had a temper.
Oh.
She once got angry in a grocery store and had it burnt down.
Why didn't they call her inflammable then?
Well, she's not good with English. And no one chose to correct her because she did not like being corrected and she could get pretty pissed off. You know,
Are you saying she chose her own nickname?
Well, I'm not sure.
Someone would have given her the nickname Flammable. That's the guy who made the error, not her.
Yeah, that's right.
You don't choose your own nickname.
Well, then maybe, I think that's because it was a lover. Because he thought she was hot. I think it was a compliment. And her lover was...
Tommy Two Thumbs LaRose?
No, that wasn't him. It was Sideways Eddie.
Sideways Eddie. Why did they call him Sideways Eddie?
Well, he always walked
sideways.
Yeah, he walked sideways.
Right,
all
like
the
a grab.
time.
Like this?
Yeah, he walked sideways all the time. He could move very fast. Well, it's because he had about 3 pounds of buckshot in his hip.
Okay, which hip?
Oh, the right one.
Okay.
Yeah, that was from the big fiasco of trying to rob Fort Knox.
It's hard to rob Fort Knox.
It is. Eddie found out.
Eddie found out,
Yeah, he went charging there towards it. He was drunk out of his mind.
The problem was he was going sideways. He couldn't see where he was going.
He had already had his injury from a previous botched gun cleaning job. He likes to attribute the injury to the attack on Fort Knox. In fact, I think he attacked Fort Knox just so he said he got injured to cover up the fact he shot himself in the hip while trying to clean a shotgun. Anyways, I lost the game.
Right.
On purpose.
What did you have?
I had 4 aces.
How did you lose? You just folded?
I just folded. Yeah, just folded because big gravel truck Ed was slapping his palm, and then there was Clean Gun Henry.
Clean Gun Henry.
She called in Clean Gun Henry just to make sure that I understood that I should lose.
What was Clean Gun Henry doing to emphasize the fact that you should lose above and beyond the hitting the thing in his hand?
He had a sniper rifle with all those little red lights on my chest.
Why do they call him Clean Gun Henry?
He keeps his guns clean all the time. He cleans the guns for the
mafia.
For the mafia.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah,
That's his job.
So we should move this slot machine.
We got to get the money out first.
There's no money in here.
That's
the old days. In the old days, they used to put money in. They don't put money in here anymore. Now it's all chips,
credit cards.
Credit cards.
Right. They're still heavy.
They are still heavy.
We could use some help.
We could use some help.
No, we can just do it ourselves.
We better do it ourselves because if you ask any of these guys around here, they think moving anything's beneath them.
No, that's true. Of course, we are in the basement, so anything we do is beneath them. They're upstairs.
Well,
all right, well, let's just grab the side here. Wow, it's remarkable how strong we are. 2 men picking up a slot machine?
Well, that's why they hired us.
Right.
We'll get nicknames. You'll be Hydraulic Thighs Marc, and I'll be Bewildering Biceps Jackson.
I think the thing about nicknames, they have to be short, and you can't pick them yourself. Anyways, that's it. There was only about 3
We forgot to disconnect the cords. Now they're all ripped.
Right. Well, that was not my fault.
I think our work is done here.
We have concluded our broadcast schedule for today. Good night.